Hello everybody and welcome to a Zlatan and Oboj Magic the Gathering gameplay. Today we'll be looking at a game between Joe playing Ramp and Jamie playing Red White Humans. Joe started off his hand with a Karn Liberated, a Buried Ruin, and Llanowar Elves, a Swamp, a Liege of the Tangled, a Forest, and a Birds of Paradise. Jamie's hand consisted of 2 Plains, an Honour of the Pure, a Crimson Mage, a Lightning Mauler, a Doom Traveller, and an Unruly Mob. Jamie won the dice roll and so went ahead and put down a Plains and followed it up by tapping it and playing a Doom Traveller. On Joe's draw step he picked up an Argentum Armour, played a Forest from his hand to cast a Llanowar Elf. On Jamie's first draw step he drew a Grand Abolisher, played down a second Plains and then played the Abolisher from his hand, attacked Joe with a Doom Traveller for 1, taking him down to 19. On Joe's second draw step he drew a Birds of Paradise, then played a Swamp from his hand, putting 2 Birds of Paradise into play by tapping a Llanowar Elf and a Forest before passing the turn over to Jamie. On his draw step Jamie picked up a Plains, put an Honour of the Pure into play boosting his creatures and attacked with the team for 5 damage. Joe picked up a Swamp on his draw step and played it, then tapped all his land and all his creatures to put the Argentum Armour into play, and passed the turn to Jamie. Jamie drew and then played a Clifftop Retreat, and he put an Unruly Mob and a Crimson Mage into play, attacking with the Doom Traveller and the Grand Abolisher again for 5, taking Joe down to 9. Joe drew a Birds of Paradise off the top of his deck and then put a Buried Ruin into play. He then tapped Permanence for 6 mana before equipping the Argentum Armour to the birds, attacking for 6 in the air and then destroying the Honour of the Pure with Argentum Armour's ability. Jamie drew and then played a Mountain. He then played a Lightning Mauler from his hand, soulbounding it to Crimson Mage to give the Lightning Mauler haste, and then attacked with the team for 8 damage, leaving Joe at 1. On Joe's draw step he drew a Doomblade, and then used that to kill the Grand Abolisher. He then put another Birds of Paradise into play, before attacking with the bird equipped with the Argentum Armour to deal 6 damage to Jamie, and then he destroyed his Unruly Mob, which had now become a 2-2 because of the death of the Grand Abolisher. On Jamie's draw step he drew a Mountain, and then he attacked with the whole team, knowing that Joe had to block to survive. Joe did block everything, trading his Llanowar Elf for the Crimson Mage, and losing his 2 Birds of Paradise in the process. All Joe could find was an Unburial Rites off the top of his deck, and knowing this wasn't a good enough answer for Jamie's team, decided to scoop, giving Jamie the win for Game 1. Thank you for watching this gameplay. If you liked it, comment, subscribe and rate. Thank you very much again for watching, and I hope you'll join us for Game 2 between Joe's Ramp and Jamie's Red White Humans. Thank you very much.